1Live is a radio network by the Westdeutscher Rundfunk public broadcasting corporation in Germany. It specializes in popular music aimed at the 14 to 39 age bracket. The average age of listeners is 34. History. On the 1st of April 1995, 1Live was first aired. 1Live was supposed to replace WDR1, as its audience was aging, by a real juvenile radio station. On the 1st of September 2001, LIVE was relaunched. Between 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. the program was not subdivided into different shows but was the name of the day and the number of the current hour. For example, EIN's Live Donnerstag, Act N. Translated, EIN's Live Thursday, 18. All shows broadcast after 8 p.m. had a name. Mondays to Thursdays the show was called Cult Complex, playing music apart the mainstream. Sundays the show Heimat Kult was broadcast, introducing bands from the broadcasting area. On the 5th of January 2007, 1Live was relaunched again. From now on, all shows between 5 a.m. and 6 p.m. had the host's name. Between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. a new call-in show Der Sektor is broadcast. Up to 2.9 million people listen to 1Live every day. Every second person under an age of 30 in 1Live's broadcasting area, North Rhine-Westphalia, which is named Sector, listens to 1Live at least once a day. Shows. Since 2007, the shows between 5 a.m. and 8 p.m. are named by their hosts. Here can be listened to mainstream music. During the show Plan B, 1Live plays songs apart the mainstream. At night there is a crime thriller kind of talk, sound story or a documentation. 1Live Diggy. 1Live Diggy is a channel without any host and commercials. It broadcasts music, comedy and news every hour, and can be received over the internet his stream, DAB, DVB-S and DVB-C. Its music playlist is updated every week. 1Live Kunst. On the 4th of October 2006, 1Live Kunst, a channel that dealt with cultural topics and demanding pop music, was launched. At 3:15 p.m. a 4-hour program was broadcast which was repeated until next afternoon. 1Live Kunst could only be received via internet stream. 1Live Kunst was discontinued in 2009. 1Live Kunst combined alternative music with contributions produced by WDR2, WDR3, WDR5 and itself. Events. 1Live organizes several parties and concerts in its broadcasting area. Among other things, the festival ILIVE Königstreffen, the music award 1Live Krone for German artists, and the newcomer festival Das erste Mal. Besides, they arrange several concerts broadcast over the radio and many more. 1Live broadcasts and organizes so-called radio concerts with famous musicians like Green Day, Kings of Leon and the Kooks. Fans can get tickets for these concerts only by a lottery on 1Live's website and in several radio shows. The concert with Placebo Band in 2009 was broadcast to more than 20 radio stations in over 15 countries of the world. Awards. In 2006, 1Live got an Echo as their Beste Medienpartner des Jahres. Translated. Best Media Contact of the Year. Frequencies. FM. Aachen, Euregio 1064 MHz. Arnsberg 960 MHz. Bad Oeynhausen 1077 MHz. Bergisches Land 1067 1047 of a MHz. Cologne 1024 MHz. Eifel 1055 MHz. Hallenberg 1057 MHz. Hochster 1073 MHz. Ibbenburen 1025 MHz, Cleve 1037 MHz, Monschau 997 MHz, Lübeck 936 MHz, Münsterland 1079 MHz, Olpe 1047, Ostwestfalen 1055 MHz, Rhein-Ruhr 1067 MHz, Sauerland 1070 MHz, Schmallenberg 1001 MHz, Siegerland 1072 MHz, Siegen 1075 MHz, Warburg 982 MHz, DVB-S, Astra 19.2 degrees east, Transponder 93, frequency 12.266 GHz, polarization, horizontal, symbol rate 27,500 megabytes per second, FEC 3/4, live streams, 1 LIVE, 128 kbit per second, 1 LIVE Digi, 128 kbit per second. Literature, Thomas Guntermann, Zwischenreichweite und Image, von WDR1 zu Einsliv, Öffentlich Rechtlicher Rundfunk im Wandel, Paragon Verlag, Bochum 1998. ISBN 3-932872-02-9. External links. Official website. 1LIVE, listen live.